Sick but thriving is an understatement. It's a really interesting video to come to you and tell you about goddess energy, which I have here in my trusted book, because I am not feeling goddessy vibes at all in terms of the fact that, oh, look at this goddess energy. In terms of the fact that I never get sick. I never get sick. It just doesn't happen. It's a violation. It cannot occur. But the reason I am thusly inclined today, first world problems, but I had somebody help me clean the house between my businesses and my life, and they use bleach. And I'm here to tell you that when you use toxic chemicals in your house, it kind of lowers your immunity, okay? So I usually don't get sick because my body can, obviously it's a viral infection and my kids are young, so they pick everything up. Thank you, babies. But yeah. If you want to not get sick as often, eliminate toxic chemicals from your house. Thank me later, okay? Let's focus on goddess energy. I think the most interesting thing about this topic, and thank you for the sponsor of this video, Skillshare, for sponsoring it, but we'll talk about them a little bit later because upping the skills is always where we want to be. Goddess energy, and the whole idea of it is being this gorgeous woman, this gorgeous goddess who just emulates just gorgeousness, because we all know that the woman who possesses the most intrigue and the most glamour and the most fascination isn't always the most aesthetically good looking woman. So this video is for those of you who watch my content and they say to me, okay, that's all fair enough, but I wasn't born a 10 out of 10. Are men still going to be inclined towards me in that way? And the answer is yes, if you possess that kind of goddess energy. Goddess energy is focusing on how you feel. How you feel, it's almost like the essence of sensuality. Not sexuality, sensuality. The senses. The goddess, she wafts through life, wafts like an aromatic smell through life and embraces the best that life has to offer, and people want to be around her by the sheer want to emulate her energy. Okay, it is how you feel. You know those days when you wake up and you just walk out on your balcony? I don't know if you have a balcony, but I'm looking at mine. Okay, and you're just like, I might be sick like I am right now. I might not be doing my best, but today I will do my best. Like today I'm on the trend. Today I am goddess vibes, okay? There are women, like I said, who are gorgeous. Gorgeous is such an interesting word because they're just gorgeous. They're just scrumptious without being necessarily the best looking aesthetically. You need to understand that the biggest reason people are attracted to you, and attraction in general, and that goddess energy, is about the value you have for yourself as opposed to anything else. Think about goddess in a temple, and she's in a temple and people come to worship her. Goddesses are different, okay? There are goddesses who are like an Egyptian goddess. There is like the Nordic goddess. There is different types and each of them hold value. But the thing about them is that they're fully in their presence and in their spirit and what they're representing, okay? It's about having value to yourself. You'll be amazed, okay? Humanity and just attraction in general is not about sales, okay? That sounds weird. It's not about sales, but it's about selling yourself. It's about playing a character. You should constantly be playing a character until it becomes real. Maybe that's controversial. Maybe that is the opposite to authenticity that we're all taught to have. But if you are stuck and not feeling your best, this will get you unstuck. The next biggest thing is no neurotic energy and relaxed energy only. I know this is really hard to emulate, but I saw a quote or a reel, I can't remember, where it says, I've seen successful women, I've seen energetic women, I have seen athletic women, I have seen stressed women, I have seen all kinds of women, I have seen maternal women, but I've never seen a relaxed woman. In our day and age, we've fallen into this trajectory of no relaxation, no chill, a woman who's relaxed in her body, a woman who's relaxed in her moment. I often catch myself with this. My mind is so active that I'm like, even in my marriage, I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm always trying to play Tetris with my day, okay? Because I've got so much to do because I did this to myself, okay? But a relaxed woman is goddess energy. If you can emulate relaxation and just presence in your body, that is what we're aiming for. That is goddess energy, okay? Just being relaxed in your presence. Like no matter what's happening, no matter how you're looking, like you are more of a goddess if you're relaxed in your bathrobe with your hair in a bun than if you're a neurotic woman who's got her eyelashes, hair done and everything else. You know what I mean? The neurotic energy is the most off-putting energy. Find ways in your life to streamline yourself so that you are relaxed. Thank you, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. If you go into Skillshare, you will upgrade your learning experience. And by learning, you will streamline your life. I really love Ali Abdul's productivity. You can literally go through learning paths and increase your learning. You can learn Canva. You can learn all these creative industries from, how to build a website to how to edit on Canva. Another goddess energy tip that Skillshare really fits well into is to be concentrating on your passion and work in the field of your passion. Goddesses are the goddess of this or the goddess of that. So if you can increase your life by working on your passion and where you are best suited, that will really amplify your goddess energy. I highly encourage you to go on Skillshare, use my discount code down below and get yourself a percentage off. Explore it. I explored it years ago before they were even a sponsor of my videos, and I really appreciate them for sponsoring, because learning for women is the key, the quintessential key. And their learning pathways, they're doing a thing right now for learning, summer learning for everyone who's on holidays. It's a really cool idea. We in Australia here in the middle of winter, but everyone on the other side of the globe, enjoy your summer and learn. Always amplify, always get better. Use my discount code. Thank you, Skillshare.
The first 500 people to use my link will get a 1-month free trial with Skillshare. There are loads of categories to choose from: photography, music, design, cooking. Cooking is a favorite of mine. I love to consume cooking knowledge content because it goes such a long way to choose from on Skillshare. Have a look and see what you like.
Next, tell yourself you're gorgeous. When you have people prove it to you, remember those moments. It's really easy to fall into the trap of being like, I don't believe that I'm anything special, that I don't believe that I'm anything valuable. But there are moments in your life where people have shown you that you are, whether it's that man who's complimented you randomly in a coffee shop, whether it's your mother who's told you you've got wonderful little feet. I don't know why that's a wonderful thing, but there are anchors and points of times where somebody has made you feel gorgeous. I want you to remember all those times and document them and journal them. We're very good at remembering times when someone made us feel less than. Even in social media commentary, like comments on social media, there might be 100 amazing comments and then one that is negative, and that is the one that you will remember. It's just human nature, because we're scared to be ill-spoken of in the village being our community, and now the community is so big. But back in the day, we had 50, 150, maybe 250 people in our village, and if Samuel over there had something bad to say about you, it means that it could spread around everyone, and it really is a big deal, because then you could be ill-spoken of in the village and thrown out and cast away on an iceberg into the ocean. That doesn't happen now because our brain is not accustomed to the amount of people that we're exposed to, girl, okay? We don't know that there's for me, there's thousands and thousands of people. One of them said something ill about me, and it's not like Samuel in the village. It actually won't do anything to me, but we focus on it. To break that pattern, you need to write down every time someone said something positive about you, something to reference about the fact that you are actually a gorgeous, juicy creature. And you need to look at yourself in the mirror in the morning and be like, you juicy, divine, gorgeous creature. I used to not love my features. They're very Eastern European or Nordic or Scandinavian, whatever. I'm born somewhere between Russia and Finland, right? And I used to just find them either round or a bit angular or a bit I didn't like them when I was younger. So I started to get fascinated about the culture and my genetic features and the people who came before me and what that means and how I can best cultivate that. And now I look at myself in the mirror, not every day. I don't have time for that. I've got young babies, but when I do have time, I'm like, look at you with your authentic, amazing features that aren't like everybody else's. When I walk around Australia with the Western people, I might look Western to you, but I look different to them. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look at me with my massive head. I know that sounds really weird, but you know what I mean? My features are a little bit different, and I've grown to love them because I am that way, and there is nobody like me here. Okay? Next. If you're 40 plus, I found this very useful. If you're a 40 plus goddess, I will tell you this. I'm in my 30s, yeah? When you are young, beauty is given to you by nature, okay? Boy, girl, doesn't matter. You see that teenager who treats themselves like crap and it just doesn't reflect on their looks, yeah? Some of us aren't so lucky. When I was a teenager, it did reflect on my looks, but mostly youth can carry the damage that you do to yourself. 40 plus, A woman's beauty and gorgeousness is not indicated by her natural features, but more so by how she chose to treat herself, aka it is indicative of her wisdom. Okay, because if you chose to treat yourself well and you chose to treat yourself in this wise way of how you carry yourself and how you treat your body, it's going to emulate on your skin. If you protected it from the sun, if you ate the right foods, if you did this, that, and the other. And of course, some of us has better features than the other, and vice versa. But there is a purchaser to every single cup of tea. I know that sounds really weird, but essentially someone who likes me is not going to like someone else. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Lastly, if you want to embrace yourself, these are all thoughts, okay? Next, we're going to go on to real practical things and my journey. Lastly, if you're feeling shit about yourself, remember you will never be as young and full of life as you are now. Maybe you've really, really had a hard time with your health, and maybe you will feel better and do better in the future. But the reality is you are only as young as you will be now, okay? If you're looking in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling old, or I might not have another chance, or, I've got 2 kids and I'm divorced, or whatever it is, right? Understand that this is the youngest and sexiest you will be, that if you are 80 years old, you would give anything to be 35 again, to be 45 again, to be 55 again. To an 80-year-old, 55 is damn young, okay? Okay, Amanda? It's very young. Next. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 things, 6 to 7, depends on how, much I want to talk. 7 principles of goddess energy. Number 1, sleep, okay? It's more about sleep environment. I'm not going to say sleep is important because when you sleep, it's really important. I'm going to put a twist on it. What's your sleep environment like? I bought these blinds and they are this like beautiful, the color's called donkey. I don't know why it's called donkey. I was like, guys, you need to change up your life. But they're like a sparkly off gray kind of camely color and they are gorgeous, okay? Pictures behind me. I'm going to get a board behind me. The reason it all looks discombobulated is because we bought another house and we were moving. Now we're going to stay here for a while and rebuild. I don't know what's happening, okay? Don't ask me. It's not my field. I choose not to partake in it. Let my husband take care of that. I don't care. But the sleep environment you have is very, very important. I had a friend of mine who is the most glamorous glamazon you will ever meet. But when I went in her bedroom, she has the bed sheets of when she was like 20 years old and she was just at uni, okay? And I was like, how can you have goddess vibes or have like replenish yourself energetically in that environment? Your bedroom, your boudoir needs to have a feel to it of replenishment, of relaxation, of juiciness, of yumminess. The sheets need to be crispy. The sleep hygiene needs to be on. Cold room, warm sheets, okay? Face mask. We can't be joking around with this if we are going to try and emulate goddess energy, because that is where you sleep. If you want more on this, join my 8-week Become Her course. We're starting 22nd of July. If you missed it, I'm sorry. If you haven't, get on it like a carb on it, because we are going through 8 steps of like becoming her and really delving into it, okay? It's serious time. It works out at about $45 a week, so it's good. Remove your crusty student life from your bedroom and start to respect yourself as a goddess, like build your temple. Number 2, food. I've been struggling with this so much recently, and I don't mean it as in like I'm struggling, I don't know what to do. Like, I know what to do. What suits me and is my ethnic profile. For you, it would be different. Like for my husband is different. My husband is Chinese and Australian. I am really Nordic, so for us it's different. My ancestors lived off seal fat. They didn't actually, but let's just imagine, right? As opposed to for him, does really well with carbs and fruit and things like that. We're different. And meat, he says meat as well, but whatever. When I eat a high carb diet, my body just it's not as juicy and bouncy like a firm ball, okay? We're all different though. You need to look at your genetics. You need to look at your blood type. You need to look at everything. You need to take your food seriously, because how can you be a goddess unless you know what fuels you? For me, it's low sugar, high protein, almost keto. I get this like boost of energy. You know why this has happened? I eat too much bread. There was toxic chemicals in my ensuite, which is like opens straight out to my bathroom, and my daughter sleeps in the same room. Oh my God, I lost my living mind when I found out that they used bleach everywhere. It smelt like a swimming pool, okay? So anyway, we move. Sorry. Very fortunate to have people help me, but I also work my ass off to make it happen. Scene. Anyway, You know, funny fact, if you've read my book, you'll know this. My mum was a struggling parent, single parent of me. Immigrant, moved to a new country, but she still had someone to help her clean because she worked 3 jobs and she had no time to do that. So I think that's like just something in my family. I always like to have somebody help me because I am so bad at it. Choose your routine, choose your food, drink water, do the right thing, and really delve into it. It's not games. It's not fun and games, guys. Be serious, okay? I'm boiling eggs upstairs. I'm going to eat those eggs because protein, okay? Muscle mass. After a certain age, you choose if you're gonna be fat, not as in if you're gonna be fat, like not that you're a fat person, if your body constitution is gonna be made up of fat or muscle. Because when you're a teenager, it just somehow is the best equilibrium of both. When you pass 40, it chooses fat or muscle. So if you want to look sculpted, if you want to have a waistline, if you want to have all those things, I highly recommend Pilates, yoga for the body balance, yoga, chef's kiss. I cannot wait to get back to yoga. Please, someone release me. Release me. I want to get to yoga. And next, weightlifting. Or lift those weights, because then you won't have a posture like me. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me sitting like a prawn. I look like a prawn. Posture is number 6 on the list, and we'll go back. But did you see that? Look at this, how I'm sitting. Hello guys. Yeah, that's how you be a goddess. Listen, shoulders back, okay? There should be a line, a string coming up from the top of your head. That's how you have good posture, not by putting it back and all like arching back like an idiot. No, you take it and it almost like lifts you up and out of your pelvis. I just felt a stretch in my pelvis, okay? I complain ever since having my daughter that my pelvic bones hurt, okay? That's because I scrunch down like a prawn. You see? It's important to have muscular kind of possession of your body, and you have powerful movement, and you are cat-like and you are a panther, okay? Black cat energy versus Labrador energy. How are you going to be a black cat if you're scrunched up like a prawn? Okay. Next, skin. Face massage. Okay. Botox if you want it, but that's up to you. But most importantly, face massage. Put some ice on your skin, okay? My mom used to do that all the time. She used to put ice on her skin. It tightens your skin, okay? If you don't have money, every single fruit that has like active enzymes, papaya, mango, on your face, okay? That takes away the dead skin cells. Thank me later. Take time on your face. Decide on what makeup you want to wear. Look at again, what do you look like? Are you a J-Lo? Are you like me? Like, what is the look? The next point, by the way, is hair. I used to have hair extensions all the time. At one point I woke up and I said, you know what? And I actually tried to manifest it. And I think I did. I said, I have long luscious hair, because I looked at all the Russian girls who have all this long luscious hair. And I was like, how? I could not grow it past here. Okay. I stopped washing it every day. I washed it once a week. People tell me, oh, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know what works. Okay, Patricia, but my hair has now grown. Yeah. And I wash it once a week. I get it blow dried. I don't torture it with devices, and I manifest the fact that I've got long, luscious blonde hair. And you know where it's going to be up to soon? My ass. And that's where I'm going to keep it, okay? I went to a hairdresser and like, maybe a mum lob. No, you mum lob yourself out of here, okay? Because I'm a goddess with long hair, and that's what I've decided. You need to decide what kind of hair you want to have. My tip is just high protein. Don't touch it so much and let it be. You know what I mean? And by the way, if you don't know this right now. Men really love natural hair and natural hairstyles. All men. That's what they like. And I know this isn't about the men, but in case you're wondering, that funky hairstyle you want to have is cool. Like, I love it as a woman too. But like, long hair is just goddess, okay? Next, skin massage. Cool. Posture. Last, find your style, baby. And that means, for me, it was finding my lack of style. My mum is very stylish. Sometimes my mum looks so stylish that I'm like, can we just take a few pieces off? Because she's got the hat, the shoes, the thing, boom, 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 this necklace, that necklace, that necklace. Chanel said, you know, before you leave the house, take one thing off because it's too much. Chanel didn't say that to my mum. She just said it in general, okay? For me, finding my style is long, luscious hair, great skin. Don't judge me now, I'm sick, yeah? That would be mean. But great skin, really good makeup. I love a rosy cheek. I love like a lip balm. I love a fluffy eyebrow. I love a tan. Oh my God. When I do a spray tan, game over for everyone, okay? I love fake eyelashes too. like natural looking ones. And nails, guys, oh my god, I went and got my nails done and they filed through the nail bed. It was a disaster. Again, just paying for things and then it doesn't work out. Anyway, doesn't matter. Having nice nails that when you talk people see that, it's very amazing. There is also something really amazing about just natural nails. If you've got natural nails, don't put shit on them. Just be in your natural element. Like I love a nature goddess, you know, if that's you. Or I love like a long red nail if you are like a vamp, if that's your archetype. But decide on your style. Are you a vamp? Are you a nature girl? Are you this? Are you that? You don't have to commit. Just commit to it for like 6 months. Like try something. Because I'm not a hippie girl, okay? I'm not like that kind of girl. But I, right now, am investing in just my hair, skin, nails because I've got young kids. And I'm wearing the Diana outfit. The Diana outfit being a sweater, the shorts, and, you know, some kind of jeans or something. And I want quality inside something simple. That is my look right now. My lack of style is my style, okay? And my bracelets and jewelry. That's where I'm spending my money. Okay? That is your goddess tips. Love you lots like jelly tots, and I'll see you on the next one.